to a great start. Hey guys, I'm Chris. Welcome back to Thankfully Packed. Today's episode is brought to you by curiosity, chaos, and a bag of tiny clay balls. I'm trying LECA for the first time with this mix from Soils. I've never used LECA in my life, ever. I have zero experience with it. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I have full confidence anyway. Also, really quick, exciting heads up, I am part of the Soils affiliate program, which means if you use my code ThankfullyPacked on their website to purchase any of their mixes, you can get 10% off. I also get a small commission when you do that, and that's great because it'll help my content keep coming and my jungle growing, so win-win. This could either go really great or it could turn into a soggy disaster, so we'll see. So what even is LECA? LECA stands for Lightweight Expanded Clay Aggregate, which sounds fancy, but in the plant world, it's basically just a semi-hydroponic growing medium which holds water, aerates the roots, and is supposed to help prevent root rot. So technically the bag says you can use this with your preferred growing media, so whatever soil you might use in your own plants, you can add about 20 to 50% of this into the pot. You can also use it as a drainage layer underneath or a top dressing, but I'm gonna ignore that. I think I'm gonna go all in, 100% LECA today, no backup, so it's just gonna be the plant, the LECA, and water. So this is what they look like in the bag. Okay, off to a great start. Yeah, I'm never gonna find those again. Those are one with the floor now, but this is what they look like. Let's ignore that. So yeah, they are literally tiny clay balls. The ingredients say pumice. So for my guinea pig today, I'm thinking of using these Monstera Adansonii cuttings, which I've had rooting in water, obviously a little bit too long. Clearly, they're doing really good though. It's got lots of roots and it's honestly ready for an upgrade anyway, so I might as well use these. Since it's used to water anyways, I'm thinking it's gonna do pretty good in LECA, so yeah, I'm gonna cross my fingers. I think this is gonna be a safe bet though. But for funsies and to compare, I am gonna snip some fresh vines from the mother plant over here. I just want to see if they'll root as nicely in the LECA if they don't have any starter roots, and why not? We're scientists now, so might as well. Okay, so now I have cuttings with roots and cuttings without. Okay, so even though the bag doesn't explicitly say that I need to rinse the LECA, I went ahead and did it anyway because I've seen other people rinse their LECA in videos. And also, from what I can see, their water ends up looking a lot dirtier than mine's, like from other brands. So I want to say this is not that bad in terms of needing to rinse it, but just to be on the safer side, I went ahead and did it. Now that all that extra dust is off of the LECA, I'm going to pick my jars. I have 3 of them here, all from Dollar Tree. They're all different sizes. This one I think is a little bit too big for the cuttings that I'm going to use, so I'm going to set it aside. And then I'm left with these two options. And I think I'm going to use this one for, let's see, do I want to use this for the ones with roots or no roots? I don't know. For a size comparison, it's not much bigger than what I have it in already. I think this is like an old yogurt container or baby food container, one of those two. But let's see. I'm just trying to decide if I want to use these here or my fresh cuttings that I just got. Oh my gosh, I just submerged all the LECA pack into the water. Okay, anyway, like I said, I have these two jars, and I don't know if I want to use this one for the fresh cuttings or not. Let's see. This might be too many cuttings too. Maybe I'll do 3, just like the ones that are rooted. I have 3 of them in there, but I could either do this, or since I have more of these cuttings anyway, I could just use the bigger one for this. Yeah, okay, that's what I'll do. Since I have more cuttings of the fresh plant, I'm gonna put them in the slightly bigger jar. So those will go in there. And then these that are already rooted, I just have to put into this slightly bigger jar. So water goes just below the roots here, and the LECA will take care of the rest. It wicks it up like magic. And listen, I know these roots were literally just thriving in water 5 minutes ago, but somehow if they sit in water now, it's root rot central. That's it. Kind of anticlimactic, honestly. But now is where the waiting game begins. I'll check for root growth on this one specifically. I'll check for new growth. I'll see if these two actually unfurl and this one over here, if it ever unfurls. I'll check for new leaves or just general signs that they want to fight me. I'll post an update in a week or two so that we can see if this is a glow up or a slow motion plant tragedy. So subscribe if you're into that kind of suspense. So once again, if you want to try LECA yourself, or if you're already an experienced user, don't forget to use my code thankfullypacked on soulsoils.com so you can get 10% off. It's a great way to help support my channel and my ever-growing plant habits, so definitely check them out because they don't just have LECA, they also have other amendments and pre-made potting mixes for you guys to check out as well. So I'll link everything down below just in case you're interested. I post a mix of houseplant and gardening content weekly, so don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I post my next video. Also, drop a comment below if you've also gone down the LECA rabbit hole or if you're just here figuring it out with me. Either way, I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!